Welcome back to another video, and welcome if you're new. This is part 2 of the Fuzzy Blanket series. In this section we're going to be doing the basket weave stitch, beginning as usual with a slip knot. You're going to wrap the yarn around your finger, pull the back loop over the top, and you have your slip knot. We're going to start by casting on 31 individual chain stitches. So instead of doing a regular single chain, this is actually a double chain that you can do as any starting stitch for just about any project. This is helpful to keep a nice straight edge on the back of your project, especially with something bulky like a blanket. Once you have 31 stitches, you're going to crochet 2 and turn your work. Into each stitch for the entire row, we're going to do 1 half double crochet all the way to the end of the row. I'll see you there. At the end of this row, we're going to crochet 2 and turn your work. For this next row, you're going to be creating the base for that basket weave. So we're going to do 2 half double crochets into each of the first 2 chains from the hook. For the remainder of the row, we're going to do 1 double crochet into each stitch until we get to the second last 2 stitches, where we'll do 1 half double crochet into each of those 2 stitches. What you should now have is 2 half double crochets on either side of your row of double crochets, and this total should be 31 stitches. At the end of this row, we're going to do 2 single crochets and turn your work. So to begin the next row, and this will sort of be the repeating pattern throughout the entire blanket, We'll start the row with 2 half double crochets into the first 2 chains after the hook. Following that, we're going to do 1 double crochet into the front post of the next 3 stitches. So 1 front post stitch into the first, second and third after the first 2 half double crochet chains that we did. Following these, we're going to do a back post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So what you should have is 3 double crochets in the front post followed by 3 double crochets in the back post, and we're going to repeat this pattern all the way to the end of the row and complete that with 2 half double crochets into the last 2 stitches. It is important to note that for this basket weave pattern to work, we need to have an equal number of rows in each direction to make that weave sort of appear like a weave. So if you have 3 across, you have to have 3 above. So if I have 3 front post, 3 back post, I need to do 3 rows in each direction so that it makes the pattern. If you prefer to have 4x4 or 5x5 or 2x2, whatever number of stitches you prefer, that's totally fine, just as long as you have the same number of stitches across that you have from top to bottom. Go ahead and complete 3 rows using this pattern and I'll see you there. After completing 3 rows, we're going to chain 2, turn your work and complete 2 half double crochets into the first 2 chains after the hook. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet into the previously back post stitch, but you're going to pull the post up towards the front. So where you had 3 back post double crochets, you're going to have 3 front post double crochets, and you're going to complete this opposition pattern all the way to the end of the row. And we're going to continue this for the next 3 rows. So this is your basic pattern for this entire panel. There are no changes other than these 2. Go ahead and repeat this pattern all the way till you have about 1 meter or 3 feet left of your yarn, and I'll see you at the end. Once you feel like you're getting to the end of your skein of yarn, go ahead and complete whichever group of rows you were doing, so whichever set of 3 in whichever direction they were going, and we're going to actually close off this edge of the panel. For this next row, we're going to do 1 half double crochet into the first 2 chains of the hook, and for the remainder of the row we're going to do a double crochet into the front post of every single stitch all the way to the end of the row, and then the last 2 stitches half double crochet. And for the final row, we're going to do 1 half double crochet into every stitch from end to end. This last step is optional, but I like to do this just to make sure that no accidental unraveling happens. I'm going to do kind of a lazy slip knot into the entire tassel that's at the end of the blanket. So pull it all through, wrap it over your fingers, reach through the loop and pull out the strand so that you've got a small knot. Once again, this step is optional, so feel free to go for it if you would like to, but you don't have to do this part. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys are enjoying this project as much as I am, whether you're following along or just here to watch the time lapse. Either way, I'm sure that it's as much fun for you as it is for me. Go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section down below what you would like to see next, or if there's any other breakdowns that you'd like me to do. I am planning on doing some stitch breakdowns, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled for those. They'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.